Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. I've got Zunaid with me, and I've got some nice, soothing Christmas music here in the background. It's a chill kind of a day. It's a chill kind of a day, right, Zunaid? It's
Oh,
mellow.
absolutely.
It's mellow.
It's a YOLO kind of day.
Oh, I didn't
It's a
know.
YOLO kind of day. It's a hey, I hate money, so here is some.
Okay, I didn't realize that we were going that route, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Today is also my last day in office for the year, so maybe I can end with a bang on the YOLO trade. We'll see.
I thought you were gonna say it's my last day at Benzinga. I was like, well, damn, that came out of
Well,
left field.
for the year, yeah. I will see everyone. I'm yeah. Never mind. Okay. Let's just roll the intro.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Those words have been dancing around my head all night. Oh, it's Vegas law, that phrase.
Kiana.
Fisher. Choi.
Joe. Cards drawn are the past, ones to come are future.
And the best part? It's beatable.
All right. Who wants to start with their charts and stocks? Zunaid, myself, or you? Hello.
I thought you were being funny. That's why I was looking at you, the camera.
No. I'm not.
Go ahead. I'll go ahead.
Okay.
I did the slow head turn to look at you all weird.
No.
I'll go ahead and go. This time we'll start off with AMD. We'll leave Apple for later. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get this bad boy maximized here. Cool. So I'm taking a look at AMD. You see that it tried to go all the way up to the 150s, but failed yesterday and the day before. It's trying to creep up above 144. I have got an alert set right on down here at 144.96. Basically, if it can close on the 5 minute or so above 145, I will go ahead and grab some calls to the upside and see if it can maybe give us at least $1 move, if not a little bit more. That's what I'm looking at on AMD. If we do have Microsoft coming down to about, let's just say, the 331 levels, I will go ahead and grab some shares because I believe in that 330 level for Microsoft. So if it can come down and give me some shares there, I'll go ahead and grab some. Stop loss will be below 329. NVIDIA. Really interested in this one. I kind of I'm going to set it like a limit order here at around 294 because I want to get filled in that space and I want to have a march all the way to 300. I do believe if the market is nice to us and we see some nice upside on NVIDIA, I believe 300 is very, very easy. And I'm not making a blasphemous guess as it's only $2 away. So nothing crazy coming from me right now. But I do want to see at least a retest of 294 so that we can then continue our way a little bit higher, so that let me get involved a bit. Micron, this thing has just been, it chopped me. Yesterday wasn't that great for us here, but Micron, if you come down to 190, just like my ex-girlfriend, I might give you a third chance. We might see if we can make it happen. No promises, but just like her, you might disappoint me again.
And then run away.
So we'll see if we get a chance with Micron down there. I will be keeping an eye also on the Qs because if it gets around 400 for somehow, if it makes this march up all the way to 400, we're going to grab some puts because you can see right over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times it hasn't been able to kind of make its way up there. And, I think I could get like 50 cents to $1 if it tries one more time. We'll see.
Okay.
Rivian, if it gets to 100, we'll go ahead and short it. As you can see, it just has had a tough time getting back above 100. I will say I am a little surprised of how well it's held like these 90 levels and it's come back up. But I think eventually this thing is going to come trickling on down. But for now, I got one last one. I feel like I always do that. I'm like, that's all I got. I'm like, shit, I got one more. Looking at a firm, I am actually going to. I didn't realize it was at 101. I'm I'm going to find a way to play this because I think that $100 level will hold. And if not, I think we'll get at least a $50 to $1 bounce on the $100 and make its way possibly to the 103 and on higher. I think if we do get a Santa rally after Christmas, I believe this can easily come back and test at least a 114, 110 level. And maybe we get a few bucks out of it today. So that is what I am keeping an eye on, all of those stocks. But don't worry, we'll have a list on the right and we'll talk about it throughout because it's just me and Spencer today.
It would appear so. I am keeping an eye on Palantir. This is a stock I bought for a swing trade the other day, and I said no stops, just mental stops. So that means I have to sort of watch it a little bit more closely. And the mental stop would be I forget what I say, below 17. Is that what I think I said? I think I said like $17, right? That would be my stop. So we're obviously not there right now, but this is one I have to kind of keep on the radar because just in case. So doing that, yeah. What was that low from May? It was it was 1706. So I said below 17. So that's where I'm just gonna have this one on my radar. There are a lot of stocks making moves today for reasons that are unclear. KTTA, somebody was asking about that. I saw that the CEO redeemed some options. That is not necessarily. Here, let's pull up a chart here. This is a low floater, so be mindful of that. So the CEO, he exercised some options and the stock goes to 25%. We reached out to the company. I don't think we've heard back yet, but this move to me, I don't know if there's a reason here which would make this a potential good shorting opportunity off of the open. Nikola is trading higher today, all because why? They delivered one truck, not 100 trucks, one truck. So this is a hope trade. If you're chasing Nikola up here, close to $10, I would say probably don't do that. Every rip has been a rip to sell in Nikola, so I'd be mindful of chasing Nikola up almost 6% this morning.
Yeah.
What else was on my movers tool that I wanted to look at? Nothing really jumped out to me. A lot of really small names this morning. It's pretty quiet out there. JD is kind of your news of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, we've already bounced this morning. So we're off the low, but I would be watching for more of a bounce. It wouldn't shock me to see JD end the day, around $70. We're at 68 right now. But we'll see. I mean, it's not about what I think. It's about what happens, and it's about what happened. It's an if-then situation, right? So I would say, if we hold, what's the pre-market low here? The overnight low is 66.38. I would say we hold that. Not even that. If we hold 67, I'm probably bullish. And that would be, a level to stop myself out at if I was long, which I am not. Good morning from Melbourne Beach. What's up, Beach Bum? How are we doing today? Nikola equals Ponzi. Nikola is not a good stock. So if you're in this one, I'm sorry, but this is kind of the poster child for SPAC Mania last year.
Damn, can you believe it almost hit 100?
Hey,
shit.
If you loved it at 90, I'm sorry. If you liked it at 90, you should love it at 9. That's all I have to say about that.
Just imagine. I will say this, man. The whole SPAC rally and all of that, I definitely did not take advantage of it the best that I could. That whole $10 floor to the moon, rinse, repeat. Man, I was late to that party. No question about it. But anyway, we got someone in the chat talking about shop. If we wanted to go over that, I've got it up here. Basically, it's pretty simple. Over 1390, you can go ahead and grab yourself some $1,400 calls. If you're depending on what the options actually open at, right at the open for the $1,400 calls, it might be worth wasting your money on that one there as well. As it is over the 1370 level, where you can see it had some resistance 2 days ago, finally popped over that, and now of course 1400 is going to be a big one. If it can go ahead and get over 1400, we've got plenty of space to the upside. Not all of it will be achieved here today, but we can absolutely do our best. So that's something else that I will be keeping an eye on. Matter of fact, let me add that bad boy here. And we just there. Saba, you get no.
Someone's asking where's Ryan. Ryan will not be on the show today. Also, Ryan's out next week with me. So next week you'll be stuck with Zunaid, Mitch, and Aaron Bree on live trading for the week. Full week next week, but a lot of PTO.
Help, I'm stuck. Anyway, if anyone in the chat's laughing, we know where your brain is. But Saba, I'm done looking at you. So we're going to remove Saba from the list.
Yes.
Tesla. Whoever told me don't look at Tesla yesterday, you best believe this morning I woke up and I saw Tesla and was very infuriated with myself. But that's okay. If somehow, some way Tesla can come back and test this $1,000 level, I will grab some calls for like the 1020s or something like that, just to kind of see it make its way on up. But 995 definitely, absolutely needs to hold here on Tesla. So we'll see how that plays out. You've got anyone but AB. Oh, hey, look, man. Hey, you want to have someone YOLO things? Who better than AB?
Look, we all bring different things to the stream, and all of it, I think, makes it. I think it all makes it better. We are greater than the sum of our parts together. So, what AB has to say is different than what my perspective and Zunaid's perspective, and there's no such thing as the right perspective, only different perspectives. So I celebrate AB and all his weirdness and all his
with all of us being like a family, if you will. AB is like the brother who just gets spoiled and just YOLO stuff, and if he loses, he's like, yeah, I'll get an allowance next week.
Yeah, he's the little brother of the stream, no doubt about that. He's the little brother of the stream.
I love it, man.
A
lot of great energy from him.
CJOEC 911 had his best day with Tesla yesterday. Yeah, I said yesterday I'd be bullish Tesla above, as long as it held that the open, I think is what I said.
Yeah.
Or maybe Friday Tuesday's close. And now, I mean, 1,000 is psychological, right? So you're above 1,000. There's no reason to be bearish Tesla, above 1,000.
I just feel like I didn't get a great entry, right? Like, just look at my chart here. Look at the way it gapped up, all right? Like, it gapped up. What is that?
Really, this thing
$40 or so.
That's the thing with Tesla. It can really move in your face. Like, when this thing broke through below 900, it was part of me was thinking like, watch out. Wow, I lost track of time. Part of me was thinking, watch out. We're now in 800 land. Could we see 7 or 6? But
yeah,
fast forward 2 days, and here we are now back above 1,000. So Tesla can rip your face off. If
all right, we've got a firm at 100. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like. And we've got AMD crossing things already. A firm is already down. Let's go ahead and take a look at AMD.
Pull up my scanner as well.
Let me go ahead and get on a 3-box here. All right.
What do we got moving here off the open? By the way, let us know how the music sounds. If it's too loud, too quiet.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and YOLO some NVIDIA calls 300. Let me go ahead and tell you guys what my fill is. If I can just go ahead and type NVDA in my broker. Come on, NVIDIA. All right, got filled at $1.62 on NVIDIA. 300 calls expiring this week. Again, complete YOLO. We'll see if it happens. Ooh, all the alerts are firing off right now. I don't know what to do with my life. You've got Tesla at the 11,000, or excuse me, at the 1,000. Ooh, can you imagine 11,000? How nice would that be?
Okay, the trend of Wall Street not liking it when you buy a company is continuing this morning with Crocs, CROX. They bought a smaller company, and the stock is now opening down and continuing to fall here after the bell, CROX. So this is a stock that was like your top performer or one of them, and is now falling out of favor. So not only that, but you've also fallen below. Oh, look at this support level in Crocs. This is interesting here. So how many lows do we have at the 125? 1 low, 2 low, 3 low. We're at critical support now, if not falling through that in Crocs. This is interesting.
Let me see. I got something here I'm just trying to set up so I can sell that. Cool. That's done with. Those NVIDIA calls, you are now looking at a $1.94. We got them at a $1.62. So if you lose that trade, it is all on you. It was always all on you in the first place. Don't get me wrong, but it's definitely all on you. AMD, I meant to go ahead and crack that one. And of course, too many things happening. I should have done like some auto. By the way, those NVIDIA calls are now up about 26%, trading at about $2.10 now. And you've got AMD 145s firing off for about $1.57. Am I going to grab it? Let's see what kind of room it's got above us. I'll wait for a little bit of, you know what? Since I'm in NVIDIA, I'm just going to hold on tight. I'm not going to do anything crazy. Tesla, tell me someone in the chat, even though I couldn't take advantage of it, tell me someone in the chat was smart enough to listen to what we said and grab some shares, some calls, or whatever for that $1,000 level in Tesla.
Because we bounced.
If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you. NVIDIA needs to make its way on over. I'm going to go ahead and set an alert here at $299.62 because, again, for me, I want to see it hit that $300 level. Man, the alerts were just firing off. I could not grab everything.
Yeah.
I could not. You do have the 148 calls coming in on AMD, but they expire January 21st. They're buying about $300,000 worth. So AMD got a little bit of confidence in it. Got a little pep in its step. Oh, man, I'm pissed I missed that damn trade on Tesla. That's on me.
One last thing on the SPACs is, like, almost without exception, all the SPACs have been beaten down this year. I definitely think it's not the worst idea to have one or two either SPAC or de-SPAC companies in your portfolio for a lottery ticket, right? Whether someone mentioned ACHR, Archer Aviation, whether it's them, you guys know I've got SoFi, it's my biggest bag I'm holding right now. But like, I definitely think, you know, it's good to have varying degrees of risk at all times. You should have some safety trades or investments and some lottos. You could definitely take, because all these stocks have been so beaten down, you could definitely take a lotto on any SPAC right now and hope it hits. That, you know, that's probably not a terrible idea, you know, for just straight lottery picks.
You have someone in the chat asking me, do I ever sell puts for income and all that good stuff? No, I don't. I don't do credit put spreads. I don't sell covered calls. I used to, especially on earnings times when I had long-term shares and things like that. I used to, but no, I do not. But you know who does? Nick Shaheen, who I hear is going to be hanging out with us for Benzinga Live later today, I think.
Yeah, Nick Shaheen taught me to, you know, if you're gonna mess with options, you should sell them, and you should only sell them. That's what I learned from Nick after listening to him for years. Nick will be on with me today at 1:00 Eastern time to talk through his options trades for the week. And he's one of the best guys that there is that I know of. One of the best options traders that I know of. If you want to learn more from Nick, either A, tune into this channel at 1:00 today, or B, check out the link to his inner circle, which I will throw in the chat right now.
I'm going to go ahead and grab some AMD calls. I got filled for the 145 calls on AMD expiring today. Got filled at $1.49. They're going for $1.49 on the ask. So you can actually get in right where I did. I like the fact that it went ahead and held the 144.50s on the 5-minute, hoping for a continuation, and it's marched towards 156. And their shop, I looked at shop 1,400 calls, but that spread was spreadier than, not going to go there. But it was just way too spready. I think it was like
good show,
$5 to $8. It's just the $3 spread. I'm not dealing it. I'm not hanging out with it. But anyway, someone talked about Tesla rejecting VWAP, but here's the thing. VWAP was all the way up in the 10-12s. I could have had a $12 move, which is why I was annoyed, especially because my stop loss was going to be about $5. So that was going to be a nice 2-to-1 trade for me. I did miss it, but I will go ahead and take full credit for anyone out there that made some money on that trade, because why not? It's easy to do that. But no, I just, on a serious note, though, I hope people understand the reason that we talked about that $1,000 level. It's just psychological. It's a big number. When you look at cents, your quarters, like your $25, $50, $75 hold numbers, those are key. Your $50, your $100, your $200, those type of numbers. Look at any chart. Majority of the time, meaning 51% or more, you'll see them at least bounce a little bit. Now, here we go. Tesla coming back to test 1,000. Do I have the courage to spend and waste more money? Let's see what the contracts look like.
Yes.
He said yes.
Well, because you have an out. You have an out. As long as you have an out, you can take any trade you want. As long as you have an
The
out.
question's going to be, right? For me, it's like, cool. Is my out below 1,000 or is my out going to be below 995? And of course, as we speak, it's already like, screw you, I'm going without you. But anyway,
you got to give yourself some wiggle room there.
yeah, no, I think $5 is enough wiggle room. What's scary though is that with these contracts being weekly, you buy it at 2, you blink 3 times, it's at 994. You already lost 50%. Why am I buying AMD 145 calls? I liked the fact that AMD held above the VWAP there, the 5-minute. And of course, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm going to blame you for jinxing me because now it's coming down a little bit. Let's see what NVIDIA is doing. Everything's coming down. Let's see what the market's behaving like here as well.
One last note on
market is hot. Everything else is not.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot up today. Every sector is in the green. Every sector is in the green. It's a Christmas miracle, Zunaid. No, it's not.
You've got George P saying, I take opposite trades of Zunaid. I hope you make bank on this. As a matter of fact, if you make a lot of money by fading my calls, I want a Christmas card. I want some goodies and I want gifts under the Christmas tree because you, my friend, owe me. That's how I look at it, Spencer.
At the very least, a super chat comment in the chat. We'd appreciate that. Hey, you know what's not all green today is crypto. That's right. The Grinch is out. Sort of. Kind of. Bitcoin's down slightly. ETH is down more than 1%. Solana down more than 2%. So you got a mix there. You got Avalanche is kind of your big loser. Actually, no. Polygon is your big loser of the day so far among your biggest cryptos. So a mix of green and red. I always like to watch the crypto market on days where the stock market is closed. So I'll be watching it this weekend. Just to get my fix of market watching. So
nice.
This has been your morning crypto update brought to you by Voyager. Hey, you want to give someone a nice Christmas present? You can open a Voyager account for them. Is that even legal? I don't even know if that's legal, but you can do it. And when you do it, use the offer code ZING. Fund your account with $100. Make your first trade, and they'll give you $50 in Bitcoin for free. Check it out, Voyager.com. They're here for you to save your Christmas. All right, let's go back to Zunaid's chart.
You had someone in the chat talking about love the stream. Hey, we appreciate you hanging out, man. Troll or not, it's always fun. We appreciate the views regardless. I have some technical issues. I have some trading issues. I don't know if I have some technical issues. But as you see my calls down here in the red, I am a little annoyed that I did not take my NVIDIA calls at this level here of 299. I really thought it was going to march its way to 299.50. Clearly, I was wrong. I will tell you what I'm hesitating with. The fact that SPY is over here at 470 and kind of coming down a little bit, I really need it to hold VWAP and give the other stocks a little bit of a boost because right now, if SPY goes down as a market, it ain't looking too pretty for me. Matter of fact, let me go and check on my lottos. I will say this on a serious note. If you are uncomfortable, your NVIDIA calls are down about 12%. They were up as high as 30%. If you didn't lock in gains, that's the name of the game. So please go ahead and we joke about lottos and stuff because it's entertaining, right? We're not giving you financial advice, but please, please, please do your best to manage your account, manage your own risk, because at the end of the day, I'm not the one that's going to pay your bills. You have to. So please, 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 please. This is strictly for entertainment purposes.
Yes.
And NVIDIA, for a good God, do not break 296.
Please, please, please take profits when they're on the table. That's how you.
There goes NVIDIA. Now I need it to not try and break 294. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's gonna be bad. I'll tell you what. For the sake of the stream, I will go ahead and cut my AMD lottos if it goes from red to green, which it pretty much can here any moment. If it can get down here, it's about 143.70s. I will go ahead and cut those. And wait for it to kind of get above VWAP if possible. Only reason I'm having a little bit of hope in my life is because SPY is going to test VWAP here. Hopefully it bounces to give us a little bit of space.
All right, I'm in the mood for. Oops, that's not it. I'm in the mood for a YOLO trade today, so I'm gonna bring up my account.
You should fade me. That way we can market like the other sites do and be like, oh, Spencer made X% on puts. And if I win, it's like, oh, Zunaid made X% on calls. You know what I mean? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that bounce. Look at that bounce. All right. We have some life. Just like we thought on SPY. Bouncing from VWAP. But now we need more. We need more juice in AMD. We need more juice in NVIDIA. If you're not going to pay my bills, why am I even here? Sometimes I ask myself the same question, Robert. Not about you, about me.
Oh, JD leaking hard. I lost sight of that off the open there. JD now below 67. Testing the pre-market low, 66.38. Yeah,
Let's see what else is going on.
I want no part of any Chinese stock right now. Even for a trade, I want no part of it. What else we got?
You've got SPY bouncing from the VWAP. Just should have pretty much traded it.
It is so quiet. I'm looking at the movers off the open as I always do. I'll bring up my screen, and there's just not a lot of big movers. You're just not seeing a lot of volatility right now, and at least not in names that I'm comfortable taking a flyer on.
On AMD, real quick, you are down about 24%. If you are actually kind of panicking, you're not a fan of what's happening, please cut it. We got it at $1.49. Now it's trading at $1.10. Please cut it. Keep in mind, I strictly said that it was a lotto for me, which means I'm going super small size, risking a few contracts, and I'm willing to try to hold for about $3 or so. So please, please, please manage your risk. Tesla under 1,000.
Oh, yeah?
Ooh, say less. Okay.
Yeah. You know what's making a new low of the move right now is Peloton. Down below 30, below 37. So new low of the move in Peloton.
And now you got Tesla coming right back up above $1,000 level. Yeah. It'll be interesting what Tesla does. Right now it's below VWAP. So if it does come back and test VWAP, and if you believe the short side is the best side, you can see yourself with a nice, great risk reward there. But if it closes above VWAP on the 5-minute or the 10-minute, you may want to go ahead and get yourself out. Let's see what else we've got going on.
What's interesting? This is
up,
kind of a weird day right now. So there's a lot of risk off. And by risk off, I mean a lot of high growth names trading down off the open, right? We already talked about Tesla, but you can look at any name that signifies high growth, like ARKK. Let me pull up my chart here. ARKK trading down off the open, right? You can look at AMC, right, trading down off the open. Peloton I mentioned already. But at the same time, every single index is in the green, and or the major indexes, and every single sector is in the green as well. So you have a lot of high growth stuff. It's a bit of a divergence today. Anything that's high growth and sexy, it looks like it's trading down.
Sorry, I'm just paying attention to a couple of my trades here. AMD coming back above. Look at that, baby. We are now looking decent on AMD. I'm not going to sit here and tell my mama that I made it, but we looking decent now.
And what kind of a stock is AMD, right? It's a safer tech play. I shouldn't say safer. It's a better performing tech play. If you look at the long-term chart, it's closer to its all-time highs than a lot of these other ones, right? It's had a very good year. Yeah. So the better performing tech names are continuing to outperform here today, right? And the weaker names are continuing to be weak. This is an interesting trend thus far. On
AMD, let me see. You got that NVIDIA trade is going to be wrecked here. It's going to try to test the green to red, as you can see. Got the alert off here. I'm going to be a little stubborn, and let's see what those are looking like. All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab some 295 calls, and if it can get down to about 293 or so, I will go ahead and cut this. But I did go ahead and grab some 295 calls on AMD expiring today. Got filled at $2.55. We'll see what happens with it. AMD is coming back to test their green to red. Here's the thing. If you're fading me in the chat, right? Are you then selling the calls or are you then buying the puts? What are you doing?
Or are you
Or are you actually just following, and if it's green or red, you're saying something else in the chat? You know what I mean?
or are you just shorting the stock outright? I don't know.
Yeah.
Simon
shorts in the chat.
Simon
Ooh.
asked about ENSC. Simon, that is not our forte. This is like a high flying biotech. How many times was the stock halted yesterday? One, 2, 3, 4. The stock was halted like 6 times yesterday. So not our forte. What's the float here? Float of 100,000 shares. Oh no, sorry, 6 million shares. Okay, that's still small. This kind of stock is not our forte. I would say bullish. Where are we? I don't know. Bullish above the close. What was the close? The close was
Real quick, you're gonna have to excuse me. I apologize, but you've got the Nvidia calls that we took, the 295s that we got at $2.55. They're now going for $3 on the bid. You're up 20%. If you don't cut it, that's on you. Don't cry to mama saying I made you lose money. Those AMD calls that we got at $1.49, they're now trading at $1.31. You're down about 20 cents. If you don't like it, cut it. All jokes aside, you got Nvidia.
Thought by Nature took the other side and he made a good trade. So
hey, congratulations on. I mean, look, this is entertaining. This is not financial advice. We're just here to entertain all of you guys. You've got Nvidia. On all seriousness, if you believe that Nvidia is going to be weak, this is a decent area to cut it. Here's why: because if it's trying to test VWAP and it gets rejected from it, it's not going to be too pretty. So if you're honestly not that big of a fan of Nvidia as it comes and tests VWAP, please cut it. Please, please, please cut it. I love the VIC. The VIC. Woo, look at that. That's a W in this V me mixing it up. But I love the wick that we have on AMD on this 10-minute. You can see that it tested the green to red. We've talked about it so many times, how that can typically be support and or resistance, and now it's coming back above it. I would love to see this close above VWAP on the 10-minute. You've got about 38 seconds left, and then continue its march on higher. But we'll see what happens.
So just to finish the thought for Simon on NS and ENSC, bullish above yesterday's close of 481, bearish below that. That's the most I'll say, but it's not our forte. Alex is saying Crocs. Did Crocs break below? It was 125? Was it? Yeah, that was support 125. Let's pull up a daily on Crocs, and you see what I'm talking about, right? How many lows in this area, and we did fall below it now. So, man, when you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. The Crocs trade has come off now hard. This is not the worst short idea right here, because we just fell through support and the 200-day. And then you have a level, right, to stop, right? If it goes above one, I don't know, call 125.50, 126, there's your stop. But now we're at around 124. So not a bad setup there on the downside in Crocs.
We've got folks asking about Chewy. I mean, look, Chewy, yeah, it's above VWAP here. About, if you wanted to waste some money, you could go to grab yourself the $58 calls going for about 31 cents. I mean, it's quote unquote cheap in the sense of how much you're paying for it, right? You're paying about $30. So if you want to go ahead and scratch a lotto and scratch your luck, sure, why not? Not bad. Nvidia did exactly what we were afraid of. It kind of rejected VWAP. Didn't even come up close enough to test it, to be honest. But yeah, Chewy, not a bad lotto if you want to grab the $58 calls for about 30 cents or so. Sorry about all the alerts. Those are just
no, it's okay.
My trades going off because, of course, I'm scalping the same exact trades that I'm telling you guys about, especially the Nvidias that I'm grabbing over here, the AMDs that we grabbed at the reds and green. Nvidia, I'm liking it, man. I don't know if it'll work out, but I'm liking it. I'm gonna go ahead and lower the volume on these notifications to try to be crazy too. Come on, Nvidia and AMD.
All right, Eric, are you asking for the long side or for the short side? Just to be clear.
I should pay attention to the chat. What are we asking? What we got?
It's all right. I'm paying attention for you. He's asking about Upstart, but I need clarification.
MU is fire right now. Of course it's on fire. When I'm not trading it, it's on fire. And look, you can see the alert that I had at $90.18. It said I should go screw myself. I didn't want to come all the way down there. It went all the way up throughout it.
What was the low? 90.35? Yeah.
And guess what the red to green was? Or guess what the previous close was? 90.34.
And you were out at 9. You were in there at 9:18, or you were trying to get in there.
No, I wasn't. I was trying to get in there at 90.18.
Yeah, man. That can be frustrating.
Yeah, who you telling, brother?
So now in Micron, now it's a question of it's Pulper Daily here. No, it's Pulper Weekly actually. Now, all right, the all-time highs are in sight, right? Because your all-time high was from April was 96. So that's our next resistance, right? 96, and then after that, from there it's 100.
Let's see here. Sorry, I'm like looking at so many. Remind me to never have this many trades on. I love the Micron thing. This is great. If you guys made money on it, great. If you made money on the Tesla call off that $1,000 call, great job. You've got. Let me see. I'm taking attention to AMD. AMD is still trading about $1.27. We got in at $1.49. Please cut it if you don't like it. But I am a fan of how we are above the VWAP on the 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 10-minute on AMD. And yep, looking pretty there. I will say this. Okay, now here's NVIDIA. If you went ahead and got those options at 255 with me, the 295 calls are now again going for $3. It's giving you a second chance to get out right here. Do not be stubborn. Learn to hit some singles. Matter of fact, I'm going to close out at 3/4 of my contracts here at... Oh, man, I got a fill of 290. I was hoping to get $3. But anyway, I'm out 3/4 of my YOLOs right there. The rest is going to literally be a free ride for me, so I'm happy with that. AMD, nice. I am down about 20 cents on those calls. And the Chewies, those lottos from 30 cents are now going for 37. And that's all the updates. Man.
Hey, do you remember?
Busy day for us today.
Do you remember yesterday what like one of the biggest movers was during the show? It was Pinterest.
Oh, dude, those we got.
Did you see what happened to that?
I came down, I bet.
Yeah, you bet right.
But look at that spike that we had. You know what? Who was telling me that they fade my calls? If you faded my Pinterest calls and you grabbed puts when I grabbed calls, you were down absolutely because I was 100% on those and we sold it live. It's recorded. And
I recall that I also said that the firm reporting the M&A interest yesterday
never had anything happen.
They're basically never right. They're basically never right.
Oh, man. Shop 1400. I mean, look, I looked at Shop, but like I said, that thing was hella spready, man. I just could not grab those calls. And of course, looking back at it, I wish I did because they went from $6. Now they're trading at the bid at about 11. Or excuse me, they're trading at the bid at 13.50. I missed it. It was too spready for me. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? Let me go ahead and take a look at a couple of other things.
BNZNB bought puts on Pinterest yesterday. Nice. And we're not saying anything about Pinterest long term. We're just saying that pop from yesterday was
I faded pins. I like pins long term. Hey, look, I'm not. Where was pins? You know what? Hold on.
Well, it got to 38 yesterday.
Yeah, because we had options coming in yesterday. And this is what we had traded. I think the contracts went from 41 cents to 90 cents. We sold them. We were out. Ryan, I believe, had bought the Januaries. I don't know if he's still in it or not. But yeah, that's what the trade was on pins. And you've got AMD. Come on. Just go up to the 146. Come on, baby. And here we go. NVIDIA rejected VWAP just like we thought, which is why we locked in those gains. Master of Stonks. Well, do it live. We did do it live. I don't know if you were mocking me or not. I can't tell tone.
He's quoting one of the all-time great news outtakes of all time.
Oh, okay.
Bill O'Reilly.
Oh, my apologies, sir. My apologies. Market looks like it will back off here. Well, I like how NVIDIA is holding here, man. I really do. But don't trust it enough, which is why we took those gains when it was testing VWAP. Let's see what other positions we have here in stock. Let's go ahead. Check.
Okay, someone tell me why I shouldn't take a flyer on like, and this would be for like a multi-week trade, not a day trade, on MSOS here.
I feel like if you ever have to ask someone, tell me why I shouldn't do this, you probably shouldn't do it.
Well, right now I'm looking for trades where I have a defined out, right? And so on MSOS, I've got a defined out. I could buy it here, and I would stop myself out at that $23 level, basically. That's $2 away. That's not terrible. It's not a lot of risk. And I'm just buying it for, I'd be buying it for a January effect.
Yeah. On those AMD calls, you were down 7 cents. I swear to God, if you don't get out, and then you complain, and then you go to the principal, and you tell him I lost you money, that is on you. After we had a dip buy on those AMD contracts, the average price is now 129. I just need you to break the highs. Just need you to break the highs. And NVIDIA, I like it. You tested the 294 plenty of times. Now can you just get above VWAP so everybody could get off my back?
Joel says I should take a flyer to ALLK. ALLK, that was the one from yesterday. They went from 80 to 9 or 80 to 8. What do you know about this that I don't know anything about that company or about that stock? I just know it went from 80 to 8 in one day because they had bad trial news. And I can't tell if you're joking or not. But if you're not joking, tell me why seriously I should take a flyer in ALLK. I don't know anything about it besides that it got crushed yesterday. It's up today, but I mean, again, 80 to 8 in one day. Not great, Bob.
It ain't looking pretty. Someone asked in the chat, what they say? Are you in the AMD 90? Yes, I am in the 145s for AMD. We got them at $1.90, but we got about $1.49. Then we got them at $1.20ish or $1.11. I think when it was around that area down here at the lows. Give me 1 second as I try to figure out something else here for myself.
All right. I'm going to take a few flyers here today. I'm thinking about MSOS, and there was one more I was thinking about, but I forgot.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know the market's going to crash when you've got Spencer taking a few lottos.
Well, these would be for, Santa Claus rally / January effect trades. I'm only looking at stocks where I have it to find out.
I love it.
Or ETFs that I have to find out.
You got rapid fire. Yeah, you got that. Okay. Let's see what we got.
I just had one before. Shoot. What was it? Oh, Micron maybe? Yeah, I can't buy Micron now, though.
Let's see. You got some calls coming into Microsoft. Ooh, look at that Microsoft. What, you just didn't want to come down at 331 before you started going out? That's fine. That's cool. Do you. Be selfish. I ain't mad at you. Now, if Microsoft can break that 335, it's looking pretty. Here's NVIDIA trying to get above VWAP, and here's AMD trying to break high of day. Come on, NVIDIA. Come on, AMD. We can do this. Someone else had asked me a question in the chat. Do I ever deal with call calendar spreads? Nope. I am not patient enough. I will say this. Trading has made me very impatient. So where if you're telling me a story, I need you to get to the punchline. I need you to get to the point, because if you're not, I don't know what's happening. But no, I am not patient enough for that, man.
Whoever just Sion asked about or mentioned Alcoa, that's actually interesting here. Like the long-term chart on Alcoa is very interesting, because I brought that up and I thought I don't want to buy Alcoa now. It just ran from 50 to 60 in like 3 days. But look at this long-term weekly in Alcoa. We're flirting with an all-time high. Is this an all-time high? Let's go back on a monthly. Yeah. No.
Hey, Spencer. Do you have like a soundboard next to you?
Yeah.
Can you play some nice soundboards for me?
Of anything?
Of anything victorious.
Anything victorious?
Anything victorious, my friend.
I can do victory.
The stocks are falling down. Can you hurry up so I can have my minute of victory?
I can do victory.
AMD is looking at sessions high. Oh, for a second, it sounded like a dog that was just being bitten everywhere. AMD session highs went ahead and hit 146. If you got that, you should be in the green. Matter of fact, you are in the profits from the first buy that we had at $1.49. Forget the dip buy that we had here below from the red to green. NVIDIA tested VWAP, currently getting rejected. I believe it will go ahead and close above 297 here in the 10-minute candle that we see. And Microsoft is just marching its way on up. Let's see what Chewy's doing.
All right, the music is back, everyone.
Ooh, look at Chewy. Chewy just going up and up and up.
All right, so I gotta start writing stuff down here. So
about all the things that you bought?
No, things that I'm looking at right now. So Alcoa, MSOS, and there's one more on the list that I wanted to and I don't remember what it was now. GRTX, Colin says. What is that? GRTX. What would be my stop out in GRTX? Whoever said that? Colin. Yeah, I know, Jay. If I listen to everyone, though, I would have no money left to trade if I listened to every single guest we had on all of our shows.
All right, AMD going. Who told me to cut AMD? Come forward right now. Who told me to cut AMD? I'm fading you. I'm fading you. Whoever told me to cut AMD, I hope you know it was right around here, I think, at that 144, and I added because of that risk reward that we talk about. Come forward. Who told me to? Come on.
I am.
Come to the line.
I am short. I'm short Junaid's ramen fund right now.
That's what I'm talking about. Man, look, my friend made some delicious Oreo truffles. I don't know if I talked about this yesterday.
Yeah.
I was walking around the kitchen till 2 a.m. trying to burn some calories, man. I was like, when I was calling the 2K game last night, between games, I was walking around just trying to burn 5-10 calories, whatever I could afford. AMD looking beautiful. NVIDIA trying to look pretty, but right now it just can't. Where is AMD going? Is it too late to jump in? I would not jump in now. You could have jumped in when everyone was getting on my case about how awful of a trader I was. On all seriousness, if you want to get into AMD, wait for a test of 145, possibly VWAP. And if it closes below 144.50, please go ahead and see yourself out as long as your trade, and along with your trade, rather. Let me see. I got to manage a couple of trades, so bear with me here.
All right. So far, I'm writing stocks down, and not necessarily stocks I'm going to buy today, but stocks that I would probably like to buy in the next couple of days, maybe like Tuesday at the latest, right? And I've got Alcoa, MSOS, Zillow, and Dutch Brothers, all of which are at varying degrees of support and resistance.
Come on, NVIDIA.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Wait, Sophia, that was the
like
one. Thank you. It was Unity. That was what I was looking at. Thank you, Sophia. Yeah, Unity. Let me pull up my Unity chart here. So Unity was at, it dropped just a bit off the open here today. But I would much rather buy a stock on a dip than on a rip, right? So at least for a trade. So on the daily chart on Unity, yeah, I mean, we have like near-term support. What's that? 137.
Sorry, give me a sec here.
No, it's all good. I'm talking through this like with myself, and Sophia and I we're just having a moment right now. So, yeah, I mean, he also got a series of highs at 142, 143, 140. So, yeah, I could get talks into Unity here. I'm going to add Unity to the list. Thank you, Sophia. That was the one I couldn't think of before. This is nice, relaxing music. I dig it. As always, keep the scanner up on the screen at all times from Benzinga Pro. It's my favorite intraday tool to look at movers, gainers, losers, gappers, halts, etc., etc., etc. If you have no idea what this product is that's on the screen, I would implore you, at the very least, get a free 2-week trial. Go to pro.benzinga.com. That's where you can hear people like Zunaid on the option squawk every single day.
Whoop, whoop.
Except for weekends.
I'm on there at the weekends too. Don't worry. I do my work.
He's on there on the weekends too.
I'm calling everything that's coming in. It's just unfortunate that nothing's coming in.
Oh my gosh. Check it out. Benzinga Pro. It's awesome. It's the best. Crocs shorts working, Alex. Glad to hear. Glad to hear.
Those Chewy calls, by the way, from 30 cents to
121.
50, traded as high as 60. So that was a 100% gainer. Stop playing with me.
And Alex, see, now I fear it's too. If you're in it now, great. But now I fear it's almost too late. Because now we're down 13% today in Crocs. If you didn't already take the trade, you probably. I don't know if I do it now, but congrats to Alex who took the trade a few minutes ago. Made some money shorting Crocs. Nice job.
Nice.
Check out Koopa software. Goof says. All right. How is the Koopa Troopa doing? Let's see. Yeah, you got a low. to find out, right? The problem is so many charts look like this. Yeah, okay. I mean, I could see that. I could see Koopa.
Come on. I'm still. I don't know what Nvidia is going to do. Thankfully, AMD went ahead and gave us a profitable trade. Thankfully, the dip buy on Nvidia paid out when we got out at VWAP. But come on, Nvidia, just go in. And then Chewy worked out really well. It's just Nvidia. You're slacking. You're the what do they call it? The black sheep of the family. Is that the proper term I used?
Is it slacking?
It's slacking in the sense of it hasn't gotten over to the 299 level that I have. It did go as high as 299. So all the trades that we've called out have been profitable at least 25%. It's just the fact that we want more. You know what I mean? And I was hoping to get my 299 plus. I didn't get it, and that's okay. That's quite all right. Can I beatbox? You best believe I can beatbox. There's nothing I can't do. I'm joking. This is all a joke. This is strictly for entertainment purposes.
Halfway D wants to look at Hibbett Sports. Hibbett. Retail's been kind of in the doghouse lately. Let's take a look at Hibbett. See how we're doing here. Yeah, Hibbett's been in the doghouse too. It really is such a strange dichotomy where if you've got the S&P or the Qs, or if you've got, the largest tech stocks, the FANG stocks, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Nvidia, Google, etc. If you've got those, you're having a great year. And if you got anything else, you're probably not. It's just such a strange dichotomy. Like I showed you guys my portfolio the other day, and I am up in every single stock, and yet I've underperformed the S&P 500 this year. Just crazy.
Crazy. Oh, I just realized why she may have asked if I was beatboxing. I think because I was.
Because he was so focused. He didn't know what he was doing. He was focused.
I didn't. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. Sometimes I have these antics, if you will, where I'm just doing it just because it's out of the blue, right? I'm just bouncing around, beatboxing. I don't even realize what I'm doing. I don't even know, chat. I don't even know. Nvidia crossing VWAP at 1045, says Matt. Hey, man, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping this 194 level holds for us. I'm hoping we get above VWAP and we moon on up to the 299.50s. Chewy on my right. Good God. All right, I'm going to close out of these Chewies because I'm going to lock in some gains because I don't know what Nvidia is going to do. All right, locking in some Chewy at $68 on the bid. I'm out. We got those at 30 and 31 cents for my filled. So I'm out of Chewy. I'll look at it for now if anyone else is in the trade, but for me, I am out. That's 100% gainer.
Okay.
You're out of it. Come on, Nvidia. Giddy up, man. Anyone else trade SQQQ? I feel like one of these days, Spencer, I just only need to focus on, what is it, TQQQ, SQQQ, whatever else.
That's it, I think.
Right? Freddie says, come forward. I'm not sure what I'm coming forward for or who's coming forward, but regardless, somebody better come forward.
Amazon
$3,500 lottos. I haven't looked at Amazon here in a minute, but look at Chewy.
Go Chewy. You know what you need? There has been a Chewy box outside of my apartment for a week, and no one has claimed it. And I'm thinking of just taking it.
I mean, at this point, you might as well.
I don't even have a pet, but I mean, it's there for the taking. I feel like if you haven't claimed it after a week, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Are you kidding? The opportunity's right in front of you. You need to optimize on that. What was I about to do? Amazon 3,500 lottos. Someone asked about. I mean, they're going for 70 cents. If you truly believe in it, what the? Hang on one sec. Oh, never mind. I thought I saw something. Yeah, sure. I would maybe wait. You could grab some here because it is above VWAP, but it's not the most confident trade. But if you wanted to have a real, and I wasted $80, but could have gotten maybe $5 out of it type trade, you could get this, especially if the market participates with you. Or SPY looking to consolidate above VWAP. I really like this consolidation here, and if it gets over the 470-60 area and it continues to go, you'll be looking pretty. And there's Nvidia. We make fun of trading, and I like to relate it to my exes and things like that. I think it's great humor. But here's NVIDIA just continuously teasing us right under VWAP, Spencer. It just is like, oh, maybe I'll go above. Maybe I'll close above. I don't know if it's going to. I don't know if it will. But we're still holding on strong to the quarter that we took here and to the original lottos that we had above. We're still holding on, and AMD is looking to make higher highs here, not just there yet.
All right, so it sounds like NVIDIA is acting like my high school girlfriend, which is just, constant tease. Will she, won't she? I mean, I'm holding out hope for more. And I was in the hope trade for a while. Didn't quite work out.
Let's hope it's a different story for us. Zunaid wrote the line, all my ex live in Texas like I'm George Strait. I need to write a line where it's like stocks and exes related. You know what I mean? Like, I was going to say, come trade. Never mind. That would get me in trouble. Never mind.
Okay.
We're good. Yeah, we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there.
Okay. Hey,
Spencer almost cut my mic off.
No, it didn't. Real fast, everyone. We've got 576 people watching and only 93 likes. Let's get some more likes.
Come on.
This is my last day of the year on stream. If not for Santa, do it for me. Let's get to 200 likes. That's the goal. Actually, no, 250 is the goal. 250 is the goal.
Man, if this NVIDIA can get on over.
Moving on up, NVIDIA.
Come on, baby.
Okay, Duncan.
Someone said hold SQQQ all year. If I was ever trading those type of, I would day trade.
Stop. Who said that?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Not me.
I'm gonna find you. Quantum.
No, it was Easy Mike too. I think he was making fun of the other guy. Never mind. Easy Mike, you're good in my book. My apologies.
Quantum. No, bad.
Bad trader. Hey, there's SPY though. Look at that. Little consolidation, little bull flag action on the 5 minute, and then whoop, higher we go. Session highs on SPY. Teach us a leverage cues. I do not know a lot about them. I want to learn, which is why I want to focus just one day on trading the cues, and that's it. NVIDIA closing. Oh wait, I might have jinxed it.
Okay,
yeah, I might have jinxed it.
You want to have a real fast lesson on the leverage stuff, and you can apply it to the cues or any leverage fund. They all behave the same way. Okay,
Talk to me.
And someone said this in the chat. Okay, these are meant to be used for short-term trades. And someone mentioned the fact that they rebalance daily. All of these leverage ETFs or ETNs, whatever, are meant to provide you magnified exposure on any given day and nothing more than that. So if the Qs go up 1%, then the SQQ should, in this case, go down. The SQQ is the inverse, right? So it's just down 1%. Just making sure I have that right. It's not anything more than that. It's just the 1%. No, it's 3. It's 3. I'm sorry. It's 3 times. So if the Qs go up, if the Qs go up 1%, then the SQQQ should go down 3%. And
because it's the opposite, and it's 3x leverage,
and vice versa. But that leverage is rebalanced every single day. So basically, think of it like you're at the casino. They basically clear the deck at the end of every day. Nothing gets carried over. So that can do some funky things. If you think about it, just do give me a favor. This is a good exercise you can do. Is you can write it down on paper. Start with $100, right? And $100. And let's say you own, in this case, we'll do the TQQQ because that's the long one, right? We'll do TQQQ. You've got $100 is where the Qs start, and you go up. The Qs go up $1. That means your TQQQ should go up $3, right? Because that's how it works. Because you get 3 times the exposure. So that's Monday. You went up $3. But what happens the next day when the QQQ goes down $1? Right?
Yeah.
QQQ is back to 100, but where are you? You're not back to 100. You're now below 100.
Yeah.
Right? Think about that, because 3% of 103 is more than 3. So ipso facto, you're below 100. So the point is, these things they decay over time. they're really not meant to be held for more than a couple weeks at the absolute most.
Yeah.
They're really meant to be trading instruments.
Yeah, I definitely would not even swing it. I'm looking at day trading it, period. Let's see what Chewy's doing. I'm already out of that position, but now just for fun, I want to see what Chewy's doing. All right, I think it went even higher. Let's see what those contracts would have been like if I still held them. Oh, damn. 81. Okay. All right, say less.
Wait, Zaki's saying that my math was off there.
He said you suck at math, bro.
I'm not the best at math, but the point stands that if you just do like the calculations on paper, right? Go up 1%, then down 1%, and up 1%, and down 1%, and apply that to a leverage thing that's up 3% and down 3%. You will not track the underlying index. Your position, your thing, whatever it is, will not track the underlying index the longer you hold it. That's the bottom line. Thank you. Proton saying my math was right. I don't know why.
Hey, I can't be the only one getting trolled. All right, somebody's got to come after you, man.
Yeah.
Can we finally? Where's Matt? Oh, he said 10:45. But can we please? We got a minute 30 left in this 10-minute candle. Nvidia, please close above the VWAP. You see how it's dancing? I'm trying to jiggle it up.
Mark the Realtor, Disney is in my never sell portfolio, so I don't really have any thoughts there other than I'm not selling it.
Disney, yeah, I mean, you have who said 160 breakout? What? Oh, 160 calls cheap. Well, you got to tell us what date if you're looking at. There's no way you think Disney goes up $8 today. So I know you're looking a little further out.
Yeah, that's.
Man, come on, Nvidia. You've got Wix here, the 294 held. You got to keep going, brother.
Yo, holy Nikola, Batman! What?
All right, let me pull it up.
What? Nikola, double digits.
Ooh.
Nikola, all right.
Warren Buffett just buy in? What's happening?
I definitely don't have the risk tolerance to play this on either side. This is hands off for me. Oh man, Nikola up now almost 18% today.
Matt talking about how I assume he's talking about Nvidia, 2 15-minute candles. Matt, do you trade on the 15? I usually don't. I use the 5 and the 10. I don't usually look at the 15. Interested to see if you do. And that's the thing, man. It's like everyone has something that works, right? Which is great. That's the beauty of trading. But I try not to look at too many different things because then I'm like, oh, 5-minute looks good. Oh, 10-minute looks even better. Oh, shit, the hour looks horrible. You know what I mean? Then you kind of just like pigeonhole yourself. Then you have analysis paralysis. But yeah, he says he does use 15. That's awesome, man.
I hate analysis paralysis. But also sometimes I overcorrect and just say, fuck it. And then I do it without thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's also bad.
All right. Well, here we go. You know what? I'm going to stop jinxing Nvidia. I feel like every time I do, it just messes with me. But anyway, let's see what else. Apple. All right. Apple looking nice. You've got pre-market highs of 176.40.
Did you see
Tried to touch it? Rejected. Coming back up.
Tesla bounced off that 1,000. Did you see that?
Look at that. Just look at that. Very nice. You know what? Let's see. I am not going to take this, but because we're still waiting on Nvidia to stop teasing my.
Okay. Here's what I say.
Self. I was looking at.
Here's what I say, Zunaid. If we get above 120, if we get to 128, you take it.
Oh, I mean, I don't know what I would take today. I'm looking at Santa Rally type stuff. I'm looking at maybe the 1150s. They're going for $5. I'm not wasting $5 on that. I'd rather waste it on something much closer. Oh, look at that Nvidia. Come on, baby. I'm not going to be satisfied, though, till we get... My home run is still the 299s. Because that dip that we got here, I still got a quarter of it. I need it to go up and up and up and up and up.
Yo, chips today are strong. Chips are strong. You can look at AMD, which we have been. You can look at
What is the
Nvidia,
SMH?
but you can look at the SMH. You can look at Western Dig, Micron, which we've talked about, Xilinx,
Yeah.
KLAC having a nice day. Applied Materials, AMAT having a nice day. Chips are strong. Go SMH.
If SQQQ decays and you are short, isn't decay in your favor? That's a Spencer question. I don't know about any of that.
Look, the bottom line is the deck resets daily. Okay, if you looked at, think about it like this. Okay, if you looked at the chart, let's bring up the SQQQ. Right.
All right.
Come on, Spencer. Where are we at? Okay.
You want me to pull it up? Or you got it. You got it. Okay.
If it really was that simple as just hold this forever and short it forever, don't you think everybody would do it? It's not that simple because the leverage resets every single day. It can fuck up your returns. That's all I'm saying. Is it looks so easy? Right? Oh yeah, just short it always. Just stay short forever. No, it's not that easy. If it was, everybody would do it.
Yeah. What are our likes looking like? Because there's no way we're having such a great time, and our likes are
183. We're almost.
Come on.
We're getting nearer to the 250 goal.
Come on, help us out. Look at these trades. We have AMD working out. We got Nvidia working out. We had Chewy on 100% gainer. I feel like we traded something else and I'm missing it. Oh, I didn't trade Tesla personally, but like I said, I'm taking full credit because I told you guys about the levels and what to watch for. So even though I didn't trade it, I'm taking credit for the money you made. We got someone in the chat who I think said they traded Tesla. Congratulations. Tag us if you're making money on these calls. If you're losing money, please. Tag us. Let us know. Our handles are right there on your screen. And look at NVIDIA. Look at NVIDIA.
Oh, nice piano. Let's hear that.
Can you play the piano?
I took lessons for like 2.5 years, and I quit, and I've regretted it for a long time.
I played percussion because this girl I liked, she played the flute, and I was like, all right, I'm not playing the flute, but like,
yeah,
I'll play the percussion, you know? I sucked so bad in band that I played the triangle.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. That's not great.
I went from playing the drums to playing the snare to the bass to the, what is it called? Is it the timpani? No, damn, it's something with a T.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm forgetting it. And then I played the bells.
I wish the musical instrument's a great party trick. I wish I had kept it up. The piano, honestly.
Oh, I mean, if you got a guitar and you can play, oh, dude.
See, like the issue was, I was doing it in like middle school when like that kind of thing is not cool. Like piano is not cool in like middle school.
I see.
I should have just kept stuck with it, man. I don't know why. And I used to be able to read music, and I don't know it. I don't know that anymore. Anyway, if I can go back, I would definitely stick with it. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, dude, guitar. If I could play the guitar, oh man. I mean, let me not pretend like I have a game anyway, but still, if I could, I would get some attribute boosts. No question about it.
Nice job. Master of Songs is a year in to the piano. I basically forgot all but 2 songs on the piano. And one of them is Mary Had a Little Lamb. So
oh man.
Yeah, sad. Anyway.
Tesla looking at 1027 out of the $1,000 bounce.
Nice. Oh wait, isn't that what I said? I said 1020. I said take it if it gets there.
Yeah, but take what though? What, the 1050s? Where's Tesla? Why am I tripping?
I don't know. I don't know what the calls are at right now.
Let me go ahead and check. Disney to 155 today. Man, I missed Disney. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did miss it. There's no question I missed it.
We got 4 minutes left, everyone, and then I'm gonna hop off here. I will be back on in an hour and a half for Benzinga Live, but we're gonna hop off at 10:30 today. Just because.
Thanks, guys. I'm out NVIDIA and AMD 100% gain. See, look, tag us. Let us know that you're making money. And I think Maddie I said this, or somebody said this. Don't you dare. You know, it'd be really funny, and I hope no one does this because I think my email is out there.
I don't think.
But it'd be really funny if somebody sent a reimbursement form.
Don't do that
for the trade that they lost money on.
Hey. If you are on Twitter, tweet at us. Our handles are up on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Zunaid is made X in X India. I'm on the right, SJ Israel. Tweet at Benzinga. We're at Benzinga. Tweet at us. Tell us what you made money off us. That makes us feel better.
It does. And there's Tesla, man, rocketing on through. Ugh, sorry.
Yeah, Tesla 128 now 129 now. Excuse me. Jeez, dear lordy.
New year, new you, boo boo, and triangles YOLO Z.
That's it, man.
I'm telling, and here's the thing. Not only did I play the triangle, I also played is it called the tambourine?
Yes.
Yeah, I did that a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right on cue. I hated reading music sheet, by the way, and here's NVIDIA just disappointing me like my percussion career. There you go. Bounce off of VWAP. I really need you to hold 296 and try to get higher highs on the 10-minute here. But yeah, I played the tambourine a little bit, man. I'm trying to figure out what that other instrument is that starts with a T. Is it the tango? No, it's not tango.
I don't know, man.
Timpani? Is that a thing? Just help me out, chat. There's something in percussion that starts with a T, and it's pretty much like a nut-looking instrument, and I'm talking about like this, the squirrel type thing.
Yeah, timpani is timpani is a thing.
Is it trombone? No, not the trombone.
No, timpani is.
Timpani is a thing, right?
I think that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah, I'm about to Google this because
it's kind of drum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We got a minute and a half left here, so I will start to wrap us up. As a reminder, we've said it several times, all the information on this show and all of our shows are meant to be used as informational purposes, not for investing or trading advice. Thanks to all of you in our chat for hanging out with us today. We appreciate that. We will, of course, be back with you on Monday. Zunaid will be there. Money Mitch will be there. Producer AB will be there. I will be out. Ryan will be out, but the show must go on. So they will have fun without us, and I'll be watching from home. How about that? You may or may not see me in chat. Zunaid made some good calls today. Good job on mostly on the AMD.
Hey, whoa! AMD, Chewy,
yeah.
Dip on NVIDIA. Don't cut me short.
All right. AMD.
What are you with the chat now? You're with the trolls?
AMD, Chewy, NVIDIA. Nice calls. I did not take any trades, but I have a list. My list is Alcoa, MSOS, Zillow, Dutch Brothers, and Unity. I will be taking flyers on at least some of those in the next day and change. I probably want to be done. Buying by Tuesday next week, and just see if I can catch any Santa Claus rallies or January effect there. But I'll be looking to buy dips on stocks those stocks that I have to find outs in. So that's my list right now. It could always get longer. Try not to buy too much. Yep.
Oh shit! I pulled up the wrong chart. Sorry, hang on.
What's up?
Look at that.
Tesla. Oh. Nice.
Oh man. I wonder what those calls went for on the 1050s for the day before we go. The 1050 calls were as low as 72. Now they're at 350.
Do I hear 1040? Do I hear 1050?
We ain't gonna see it live on stream. I'll tell you that.
Maybe. All right. Merry Christmas to all of you. If you guys want to hop on with me in an hour and a half, we'll see you over on Benzinga Live. We got a full slate of guests today. We're talking biotech with Vivi, the Bio Queen. I've got Jesse Kaler. I've got Nick Shaheen. I got a lot going on today on Benzinga Live, so it'll be a fun show for sure. Smash that like button, please. We are at 226. Can we get to 250? That would be half. Let's get to 250 likes. That would be amazing, I think. Just
to answer someone in the chat who said, what are the calls going for that you had? The 935 calls that I had for the weekly that I bought at $10 and bought at $8 and sold at $9 for break even are now going for $92. On that note, I'm going to go cry with my triangle and tambourine because I tried to help you. Gainer.
I tried to help you.
I know. Well, this was on Tuesday, but anyway, whatever. I'm out.
All right. He's out. I'm out. Everyone, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. All that jazz. Thanks for watching. How do I end the show? Oh, wait.
What are you, Jonathan?
Wait. No. I have to end it with a trailer. I forgot. Next Wednesday, everyone, the last Benzinga boot camp of 2021. full day of education from 9 to 5. Here's a bit of what you can expect.